So ayun, magandang araw muli mga kaibigan. Nandito na naman nga si Sir Yuli upang magbahagi sa inyo ng panibagong kaalaman. At ang ating nga tatalakayin ngayong araw is the 30, 60, 90 right triangle theorem. So kung updated ka sa mga lesson na na-upload ko araw-araw, last upload natin is the 45, 45, 90 right triangle theorem, which can be used to solve for the legs and the hypotenuse without even using our Pythagorean theorem. Pero syempre, kapag 45, 45, 90 lang yung angles niya. So today naman, when the angles of a of triangle is 30, 60, 90, ito yung theorem na gagamitin natin. Okay? Without even using our Pythagorean theorem. So before natin explain itong theorem na ito mga kaibigan, sa mga hindi pa subscriber ni Easy Math, please do subscribe on this channel. Click notification bell para updated ka sa mga lesson na na-upload ko araw-araw. Malay mo, kung hindi ito yung hinahanap mo, sa next upload natin, yun na pala iniintay mo. Okay, also mga kaibigan, if you encounter any ads at the start, sa gitna o sa dulo ng ating tutorial, please do not skip those ads. Malaking tulong kasi yon sa mga creators na tulad ko. Saglit lang naman yon, let it finish and then continue the tutorial afterwards. Okay? So, huwag na tayo magtumpik-tumpik pa. Let us discuss our theorem for today. Ngayon mga kaibigan, let me draw our right triangle. So again, this is another case or another special case of right triangle. So let's say for example, we have this kind of right triangle. Yan. So this is right triangle because one angle is 90 degrees. So bakit ko siya sinabing special case? Di ba nga sa mga na-upload yung latest upload natin, that is the 45, 45, 90 right triangle theorem. That is the first special case of right triangle. Kasi we can use an alternative formula, without even using the Pythagorean theorem to solve for the legs and the hypotenuse. So, same thing for our theorem today. We have formula na magagamit natin to solve for the legs and the hypotenuse without even using our Pythagorean theorem. Okay, so sabi ko nga, this is 30, 60. So, yung syempre, makipot na angle is 30 degrees. Now, kung 30 yan mga kaibigan, understood that this is 60 degrees. Diba? Kasi ang sum ng interior angles ng right triangle or ng triangle is 180. This is 90 plus 30, that is 120, plus 60, that is 180. No? Ngayon mga kaibigan, since ito yung pinakamaikling leg, we can denote this as letter S, and then this one is L, no? Kasi nga, longer leg to. Then we can say that this is our hypotenuse or letter H natin. Again mga kaibigan, make sure that your illustration is accurate, no? Kung ito yung 30 degrees mo, kasi nga siya yung pinakamakipot, yung opposite side niya, siya dapat yung shorter leg. At kung siya naman, ito naman ay 60 degrees, pinakamalaking angle between the two, yung opposite side niya, dapat siya yung longer leg natin. Okay? So, wag tayong malilito doon. Sabi ko nga mga kaibigan, we have a formula to solve the longer leg, the shorter leg, and the hypotenuse without using our Pythagorean theorem. So, ano ba yung formula na yun? Ito na yun mga kaibigan, Ito na yung theorem natin. The shorter leg, yung S, the shorter leg is 1/2 the hypotenuse, If the given is the hypotenuse, you can use 1/2 multiplied by H to solve for the shorter leg. Kasi meron tayong another formula to solve for the shorter leg kapag ang given naman yung longer leg. So, ano yun? That is square root of 3 over 3 multiplied by the longer leg. So, we have two formula for the shorter leg. Ito, saka ito. Then, for the longer leg, to solve for the longer leg, that is square root of 3 times the shorter leg. Yun lang. Tapos, for hypotenuse, that is twice the shorter leg. So, ang meron lang dalawang formula ay yung shorter leg, kapag given yung H or kapag given yung L natin. So, ito tatandaan natin mga kaibigan kasi we can use this to solve for the longer leg, shorter leg, and the hypotenuse without using our Pythagorean theorem. Pero mga kaibigan, kung di mo na to natatanda, kung di mo to matandaan at given naman yung two sides of this right triangle, you can always use the Pythagorean theorem. Kaya naman, if you want to check, you can use the Pythagorean theorem kung tama ba yung sagot natin. Okay? So, let us have our first example to illustrate this formulas. Ano? So, for example, number 1, mga kaibigan, let us use this illustration. So, mag-drawing lang tayo ng right triangle. This is 90 degrees. This is 30 degrees. And this is 60 degrees. Yan. Again, ang notation natin mga kaibigan, this is the shorter leg and this is the longer leg. Tapos ito yung hypotenuse natin. No? So problem A. Problem A for number 1. If S is 6, ano daw yung ating longer leg saka yung ating hypotenuse? Na given the shorter leg, compute for the longer leg and the hypotenuse. Now, yung una natin is the longer leg. Alam natin, to solve for the longer leg, that is just square root of 3 multiplied by the shorter leg. Diba? From before, yung formula na binigay natin. And the given shorter leg is 6, no? So, this is square root of 3 multiplied by 6. And that is, or the final answer is 6 square root of 3. No, as the dimension of our longer leg. Tapos, yung hypotenuse naman, mga kaibigan, that is twice the shorter leg. Diba? And the shorter leg is 6. Therefore, our hypotenuse is 12. So, ganun lang kadali, ano? Kapag kakabisado mo yung formula, mga kaibigan, you can easily solve for the dimensions. Okay? Question B. If the hypotenuse is 10, ano daw yung ating longer leg and then the shorter leg? Okay? So, ngayon mga kaibigan, from the given formula before, ano lang ba yung formula na merong H? So, that is the shorter leg, di ba? Shorter leg is 1/2 the hypotenuse. Diba, we have two formula in computing for the shorter leg. It is either 1/2 the hypotenuse or square root of 3/3 times the longer leg. Kaya lang, ang given natin hypotenuse. So, we will use 1/2 multiplied by the hypotenuse. And our hypotenuse is 10. Therefore, our shorter leg now is 1/2 ng 10, that is 5. Yun. Then, ano pa isa? Longer leg, ano? Longer leg naman yung hinahanap. Wala tayong formula ng longer leg na kapag ang given ay hypotenuse. Meron lang tayong formula ng longer leg kapag ang given ay shorter leg, which is ito nga yung nasa una. So we can use now this formula kasi meron na tayong S, no? So square root of 3 multiplied by S, or that is, ano yung S natin? That is 5. 5 square root of 3. And that is the longer leg. Now, third example, letter C example in number 1. If the longer leg is 7 square root of 3, ano daw yung shorter leg? Saka yung ating hypotenuse. Again, mga kaibigan, we have two formula for S, no? It is either 1/2 the hypotenuse or square root of 3/3 nung ating longer leg. Di ba? And the longer leg given is square root of 7 square root of 3. So, square root of 3/3 multiplied by 7 square root of 3. And that is, so square root of 3 multiplied by square root of 3, makakancel lang yung ating radicals na yon. Kasi nga, square root of 3 multiplied by square root of 3 is square root of 9. And square root of 9 is 3. No? So, this will be 3 multiplied by 7 all over 3. And then, 3 divided by 3 is 1. Therefore, S now is equal to 7. Then ngayon mga kaibigan, kung meron na tayong S, we can solve now for the hypotenuse, which is equal to 2 multiplied by the shorter leg. No? That is 2 multiplied by 7. Therefore, H is equal to 14. So, by this example mga kaibigan, nagamit natin yung tatlong formula. Solving for the longer leg, solving for the hypotenuse, solving for the shorter leg given the hypotenuse, and solving for the shorter leg given the longer leg. Okay, so kailangan tandaan nyo yung formula na yan para magamit natin ng tama. Okay? So, yun lang mga kaibigan, ano? Ganun lang kadali yung 30, 60, 90 right triangle theorem natin. So, kailangan lang natin i-memorize yung, actually, apat yun, di ba? Apat na formula yun, pero tatlong sides lang naman yung hinahanap natin. Isang formula for the longer leg, isang formula for the hypotenuse, and then dalawang formula for the shorter leg. Madali lang naman tandaan yun mga kaibigan, ano? Then, ganun din sa 45, 45, 90 right triangle theorem. Alright, so ayun lang mga kaibigan. If you have any questions, just comment down below. Kung meron kang suggestion, mag-comment ka lang. Then we will try to answer every questions you have. Kung dito yung hinahanap mong tutorial, punta ka lang sa ating description box. Nandyan yung playlist natin. Halungkatin mo lang dyan. Malay mo, nandun na pala yung hinahanap mo. Okay? And again, si EasyMath ay still nag-offer pa rin ng kanyang online service. If you are interested for a private tutor, just message EasyMath TV, our FB page. We will talk. We will talk there. Yun lang. Salamat mga kaibigan. Kita-kita tayo sa sunod na tutorial natin. God bless. Mabuhay kayo.